Hi, Sagittarius. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your December 2019 general reading. With it being December, Spirit really wanted me to focus on something that is very important that we should know and be aware of, which is what past event is affecting our future. And so I have several decks out. We are going to go through each phase of what is the past events that are influencing your future. What did it take from you? What was the lesson, the expansion of the heart and the matters of the heart that it's bringing to your attention? And what is your future going to look like after you process and release this event? I find it very interesting because I've never quite done a spread like this, but they are being very adamant about it. So just going with it and doing what seems to be fun and educational and knowledgeable for everyone involved. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are my Vibe Tribe, you know I love you something serious. And if you resonate with me, my energy, or these messages, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. And I wish you all the very best of luck. Also, I know it is Thanksgiving week, but don't forget, guys, I am offering 20% off my services besides mini readings. If you are interested in getting a reading, there will be a few days this week that I will be working, but after next week, I will be moving to North Carolina on December 2nd. So I will be taking the first week of December off in order to get settled, and then we will see where it goes from there. But yeah, guys, take advantage of it this week if you can. I will be getting the generals up, so I'll only probably take a few people this week, and we'll see how it goes. But I wish you all the best of luck this December, and I hope that everyone has even a greater new year. So let's see what we have going on for you, Sagittarius. So this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but also remember they are general messages, so they may not apply to everyone. Please do not force it. If it's not meant for you, then it's not meant for you, and that's perfectly fine. But these messages are going to resonate with someone, and I hope they do resonate with you so that you can gain the answers and the clarity that you're looking for so that you can move forward with your head held high, okay? So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the past influence that is affecting you so much? Okay. So it's interesting. First thing that's being brought to my attention is phobias. So a lot of fears and stuff from your past are negatively affecting your health in your present and your future. And this could be something that you've noticed kind of going on in your past, right? Maybe you dealt with a lot of health issues in your past before your awakening process. Maybe you're still going through some of them. Could lead to high blood pressure, depression, anxiety. Can also affect many different areas of our life where it can affect your bones. It can affect your skin. It can affect your okay, so some of you might have autoimmune diseases. Certain things that we hold on energetically, and especially due to fears or phobias, like her hands are praying like, oh God, please don't let this happen. But it is severely affecting your health. So whether that be physical, mental, emotional, whatever it may be, this is something that you have been dealing with for quite some time. And you've probably noticed a lot of people in your life that have suffered from severe health issues and probably have lost a lot of people due to certain health issues, especially cancer for a lot of you. And so this underlying fear of death, of getting sick or not being able to recover. Maybe some of you have hypochondriacs in your family. These kind of things are being brought to your attention. So be very clear about what specific issue that this relates to, because maybe you had a mother or a father that wanted to protect you so much that any sniffle you had, they had to take you to the doctor. Maybe if you ever got hurt, they had to they made it seem like it was the end of the world. Instead of just letting you be a child, they kept you kind of cooped up, locked up, didn't really let you experience your childhood correctly. There's a lot of different messages that are coming through for this. And I feel like there's a lot of worry about well-being, pain, certain energetic blocks that are being held that are causing certain organs to become dysfunctional, shut down, and it can affect a lot of different areas of your life. So just be aware of this, because we're going to see how this all plays out. So what lesson did this take from you? Or what did it take from you? This fear of health and well-being, what did it take? So, liberation. This not only affected your health, but it's your mind, body, and soul. So, I feel like this is probably due to conditioning, something that you experienced as a child. Maybe you had a lot of family that was just always worried about something, or, you were always worried about someone else's well-being, whatever it is for you. But this kind of goes back to that feeling of someone always being scared of you getting hurt, or doing things that were natural for a child. Yeah. So this really affected you being free, like feeling freedom to live your life, express life, to take risk, right? So with liberation and infinite potential, like a lot of this kind of affected the way that you viewed life, viewed experiences, viewed risk. I feel like you kind of weigh out your options a lot, and then overthink, these situations that if you just followed your heart, it would be easy for you. But yet, especially when it comes to travel, or relocating, these kind of things, it's like you have this natural instinct of where to go, what to do, but this fear kind of stops you from being able to fully move forward, and balancing out the energies between listening to your intuition, listening to your gut, your mind, body, and soul. And too, because not only do we have the Trinity here with the all-seeing eye in the middle, and her heart is glowing, she is free to do whatever her heart desires, but with the infinite potential, again, her heart chakra is wide open. But if you can see, the Trinity here is, it's in the shape of a star, which represents the feminine and masculine aspects. And that represents listening to our inner knowing, listening to our heart, trusting our intuition, divine orchestration, and being able to take responsibility, action towards our goals, our hopes, and our future. So there's a lot of things about well-being, like orchestrating decisions and overthinking, over analyzing, and constantly being in fear of like just allowing yourself to be free and express and be in the moment, have fun, have joy, instead of like, there's just this constant fear and worry. which you might not even understand or think that it comes from your family and their conditionings and the way that they placed certain fears, that maybe you were a very sickly child and they like had to keep you in a bubble and they were just trying to make sure you didn't get sick or hurt and all these things, but then you forgot how to just be free and beautiful and be a child. And it's like they placed these standards on you to be something that you weren't quite ready for. You were meant to be a child. You were meant to be free. You were meant to go explore. And they kind of took this from you. Okay. So, yeah, because you had big dreams as a child. You had big dreams as a child, Sagittarius. And they want you to go back to believing and perceiving that inner child that's waiting to be broken free. Okay. So let's see. What was the lesson in all of this? Again, heed your dreams, okay? So there could be things that are kind of sneaking up in your dream state or daydreams that, they're telling you, pay attention to, guys, because there's this shadow around your childhood or your early teens where you might not be seeing things clearly for what they were. And maybe you have some resentment towards your childhood or your younger years. And yes, they were just trying to protect you, but now you're an adult. Now you're free to live your life the way that you so choose and come back into that balance between mind, body, and soul and see the light in the situation. Like, there could be certain situations where you might not fully understand what your parents or your siblings went through before you came along, that kind of set the foundation for the way that you were raised, right? It's not that they really meant any ill intent. It was just their way of perceiving. And unfortunately, they perceive life with fear. So understand that there is a light and dark to everything, and that's the duality in life. But it is up to you to have the courage to choose your direction, choose the way that you're perceiving and your relationships. Okay, let two become one. Remember, everyone in our life is a mirror, and anyone that's coming in that you might attract a lot of people who are hypochondriacs or have fear of the future and the past and don't really know how to be free. And now it's time for you to liberate yourself so that you can freely choose your desires and pay attention to the things that are coming up for you, like things that might be outside the box that you've always been too scared to take that leap on. But now they're asking you, listen to your heart and choose the direction so that spirit can guide your sails, right? Guide your ship, your vessel, right? Because you have this inner wisdom that is being brought to you. You just have to have the courage to allow yourself to be guided and just follow the lead. So, okay. These are very interesting messages, Spirit. So, all right, expansion of the heart. I hope this makes sense to some of you. So expansion of the heart. What is the big lesson? How is this opening Sagittarius's heart? And what is the reminder for their heart space through all of these lessons? The goddess of the eternal flame. I am eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter and brighter. So this is about you. Again, there's a lot of fire energy here, right? So It's understanding this burning desire within you and allowing this flame to grow stronger and stronger, and your light to be brighter and brighter, and to break past these fears, break past the pain of the past, and just allowing yourself to be who you truly are. And again, with your dreams, like, go after your dreams. Do not let the fear of the past to dictate your future, okay? So let's see what Bridget has to say to you. Where are you? 62. All right. So there's that moment when you're making your way through the dark, and suddenly, after what feels like days or months or even years, a ray of light comes through to you. A lightning happens. Each step isn't quite as hard to make as the one before. And as you feel a great shift begin, as if now you're heading towards something new, something even brighter, Bridget is the essence of that first flame, that first ray of light. She reminds us that the darkness never lasts. Bridget's eternal flame represents the truth that the light never leaves us and can never be extinguished. It simply gets obscured or blocked from us. She reminds us that every day is actually filled with light. There are many days and times in our lives when we endure thick cloud cover. When that flame exists within us is blocked by pain or confusion. Bridget is the sweet sound that reaches us in the dark and reminds us that we have never been on this journey alone. She is our sign that the dawn is here because we have made it through the dark winter. We can lift our head, the healing has happened, and now each next day is bound to be brighter. So this just shows you that things are going to consistently get better for you. As soon as you realize what phobias you have, whether that be around partnerships, relationships, health scares, choosing a direction for yourself, trusting your inner knowing and your inner knowledge, trusting your power and your courage and your resiliency, anything that affects your mind, body, and soul. If you have a hard time trusting your dreams, now is the time to face that and let Spirit guide you back to that light that has never left you, Sagittarius. It is time to let that light grow stronger and stronger with each day. With each step that you take, you will come closer and closer back home to self, to God, to your truth. Okay? So, what does the future look like after you release this? All these fears and phobias and, all these blockages. Wow. Complete rebirth. Hey, Danny. This is that sign that darkness, that fear and the obscure notion that fear is running your life. It's over. This chapter of your life is now done. This is your transformation. This is your beacon for hope that a new day is dawning. You have crossed that threshold, my friends, and now you are being woken up. Okay? You are being asked to rise above all these conditionings of your past and all these things that have been trying to hold you back in order to keep you, no longer keeping you safe. They are keeping you stuck. You need to hear the whistle being blown and rise up to the occasion and realize that this chapter in your life is now done. It is dead. And now you are being asked to rise above and be reborn. Listen to the signs, the synchronicities, the messages that you are getting, and have the courage to take the next step and then the one after that, and follow the yellow brick road, my friends, because they are leading you home. They are leading you home. Have the courage to walk away from things so that you can follow your desires, follow your passion. Even if it's uncomfortable and it hurts, it's going to be okay because you are gaining higher wisdom. Years and eons, lifetimes of knowledge is going to be unlocked for you. Information from the Akashic records, commitment to a higher knowledge, and a dedication to your higher power, to your growth, to your evolution, to your soul's expansion. This is what they are talking about. This is going to be beautiful. This is going to be a huge transformation for you when you realize whatever this has to do with, whatever your exact storyline is, because it can, the energy is there. You know what your story is, okay? So if you have a memory that pops up from what I just talked about, then that is the memory that is causing this blockage within you. Okay. So once you realize that this is what it is and it was keeping you from being fully expressive or fully, experiencing your life, then your dreams are being hindered by this phobia, and now it is time to move on to the next phase so that you can have these beautiful doors open for you. Because listen, you got 3 major arcanas. These are big changes. This is a huge shift for you. 5 of Wands, conflict. And usually I feel like 5 of Wands is more of like an internal conflict, fighting with self or speaking up for your truth and just saying what you need to say. If someone's leaving hurt you, or someone's fears and their belief systems hurt you or hindered your process, you don't have to carry those with you. Hey Jenny, hey John. But this is your time to free yourself, my friends, and understand that it's no longer holding you back. This is your time. It is time to liberate yourself and follow your dreams and heed the messages that are being presented to you. Okay? So if you were looking for a sign, then this probably is it. So, with that being said, I wish you much luck, many blessings, and let me know how this resonates with y'all. Hopefully that it makes sense. And listen, even if it's not in this life, this could even be a past life. And if you're into past life or regression and you feel like some of these phobias are coming up for you, but you don't really understand where they're coming from because you didn't really experience that as a child, it could be from past life. So if you need help with regression work, I'm your girl. I would be more than happy to help you. And don't forget, for the month of November, which we only got this week left, if you were interested in getting a personal reading or regression work done, or even a personal one-on-one awakening process to make sure you are ready for the new year, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. All of my information is below in the description box, and I am here to help you, my friends. So just to let everyone know, I will be offline for at least a week in the first week of December due to me moving. So wish me luck. Send me lots of, good thoughts and well wishes. And I send them right back to you, my friends, because we're all in this together. And I love y'all so much. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.